Hello and welcome to this new video. I'm Chris, I'm 23 years old and a hobby photographer, videographer. And on this channel you will see my journey, how I become, and probably you as well, become a better videographer or photographer. Today's topic is gonna be about a photo walk we did again with some friends in Hamburg, like my second video I did, probably. I'm not sure exactly. As for our plan for the photo walk, Randy did us a huge favor and made some kind of timetable or some kind of challenge for us that we had to do and to complete within the whole day. And so big shout out to Randy. Please follow him on Instagram if you see this video and if you want to see some great black and white portraits. He planned for us that we meet at 12 p.m. at the subway station Feldstraße in Hamburg. At 1 p.m. he planned us to go to the Red Flora, which is a really nice building and has some great district around, really photogenic and really nice for photography and videography. Afterwards, at 2 p.m. he planned us to go to the Karoviertel, another district in Hamburg, and as well very photogenic. At 4 p.m. he planned us to go to the Kafuku, one really nice restaurant in the Schanzen or Karoviertel, I'm not exactly sure. And it's close to the bunker as I know. At 6 p.m. Randy planned for us to go to the Hamburger Dome, which is a fun fair which takes place 3 times a year near the bunker. Let's talk about the challenges we had to complete within the whole day and which were a little bit difficult at some point, but as well really interesting and maybe inspirational as well. The first one was to take a picture of someone with a hat. Second challenge was to take a picture of a knob or a handle. The third one was to take a picture of an advertising post. The fourth one is to take a picture of a crowd with 1/30th of a second. Fifth challenge was to take pictures in the restaurant Kafuku in Hamburg. Matthias, who planned for us to go to the Kafuku, the restaurant was sadly ill, so we couldn't go to the Kafuku. This is where we changed our plans and instead we went to the bunker and went afterwards to the dome. So just the part about the Kafuku we left out. But you can still leave a follow down at Matthias' Instagram channel or YouTube channel. As for the gear, I took 3 cameras with me, which was quite heavy, but I couldn't leave something behind, so I had to take everything with me. First, I had the Lumix S1ii with the Sirui 50mm t2.9 anamorphic lens. Second, I had the S9 with the 50mm f1.8 and like from Panasonic. And I took the Mamiya 645 with the 80mm lens with me, which is really heavy altogether, and let alone all 3. Yeah, I had quite a backpack with me. But I took some really great pictures with a medium format camera and had really nice video clips, as you see. So it was worth it, but my bag, yeah, let's not talk about that. Okay, let's talk about the first place we went, which is the Rote Flora and the district Schanzenviertel. The Rote Flora is an autonomously run center in Hamburg's Schanzenviertel that has been occupied since 1989. It is known for its left-wing political activism, its role as a countermodel to urban development policies, and its connection to protests and clashes. The building was originally occupied to prevent plans to convert it into a musical theater. Since then it has served a political meeting place and site for demonstrations that it's known for beyond the local area. Actually, I didn't take a picture directly of the building because I didn't know what building exactly it was, but I took some nice videos around it and yeah, it was really beautiful. After the Red Flora and the Schanzenviertel, we went to the Karoviertel, which is another district usually called the Karoviertel. It's a creative neighborhood in Hamburg, Germany, right next to the city center. It's known for its alternative vibe as well, and independent fashion stores and street art. Visually, the Karoviertel is a mix of older brick buildings, colorful graffiti, and narrow streets packed with vintage shops and record stores and bars. It doesn't try to look polished, and that's the whole point. It's really photogenic. At that point, our group has split apart like a couple of times, so we always had to search each other, and we were chatting a lot, talking a lot. Everyone had his own speed to take pictures, so we were quite free. But for me, it's always very inspirational and especially creative motivation to see other photographers and videographers do their work, and I try to just overcome my fear of doing videos and photos and just to take that what I want. And I love to see it when others do it. Yeah. As for the equipment, the Sirui 50mm T2.9 lens, now I have it, is quite heavy. But as for the heavy part, I really like it because you can do a really smooth handheld footage. Especially with the Lumix S1ii, it's even more stable because Lumix can stabilize anamorphic lenses, and I really like that. But it has manual focus, which means I have to pull the focus myself all the time. And for me, it's sometimes a bit difficult to see on the small monitor of the camera when I'm focused or not. Even though I'm using focus peaking, sometimes I miss the focus and it looks a little bit unsharp, as you can see in the beginning of the video. After the first two districts, which were really photogenic, and it was really fun to take pictures and videos at that point, we went to the bunker, which is the exchange point for the Karoviertel restaurant. And at that point we split into two groups. One group went another round into the Karoviertel, and the other group went onto the bunker. And since I'm not from Hamburg, I immediately wanted to go onto the bunker and look down on the Hamburger dome. If you want to see the perspective from the Karoviertel, please look at Fabi Focus video, which is really nice. And he went another round. The video is in German, but when you still want to see this video, you can just put on titles and watch it. As well, you can look at other Instagram channels, and you can find them in the description below. As we went onto the bunker, the sun started slowly to set, and it was really beautiful to have the sunset directly over Hamburg and to see the Hamburger dome slowly going into dark, especially with all the lights blinking, and I really liked it. Especially with medium format film, I really love the quality. I took a Kodak Gold 200 with me, and I had 15 or 16 images in total, and the big size and like the really small grain looks just amazing for me. Yeah, they look really nice, and if you compare it to 35mm film, the grain is really barely visible. And this is why medium format is just really great. Even though it's quite expensive, I love it. the entrance to the Hamburger Dome, we met with the other group and started to go inside and take some pictures and videos again. And it was really nice with the blinking lights, especially with the anamorphic lens. I really like the like stars or like the stripes it gives over the screen. It looks, for me, really cinematic. Sometimes it's too much, but when you don't hold it exactly into the lights, it's okay. But for me, it looks always like Transformers or something, and I really enjoy that vibe. I practice to take like this rotation type of pictures where you get this swirly bokeh time. I didn't try it before. It was the first time I tried it. I learned it from some other photographers. You can find them in the link below as well. And it looks really, really cool. And now I have to practice it even more. After I took some pictures and videos with the others as well, we split into smaller groups and everyone was getting kind of tired. It was already after 6 p.m. and we wanted to go home because we had to drive back to Hamburg. It is about 1.5 hours. So we started to walk back to our car and drive home, and that was basically the whole trip. In this video I wanted to try to do more cinematic clips, more B-roll, and do the talking head afterwards, like do the A-roll after the whole trip to write down everything and to do the A-roll afterwards, to talk into the camera afterwards. And it is definitely different. For me it's easier to take pictures and videos at the same time when I do only B-roll and pictures, because when I do vlogging, B-roll and pictures, it gets really, really messy. And even though the S9 is really great for vlogging, especially with the 18 to 40 millimeters, you get really stabilized, great footage, but it gets really heavy over the time. And when you take pictures, you can always just take some pictures, take up your B-roll camera, take some videos. And now it's 1 month later and I do the video, the talking head, which is kind of a little bit late, but today is the 25th, and thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for your patience, and I hope to see you again at my next video. Bye bye.